In today's video, I'll be talking about how I did the impossible level in practice mode, Sakupen End. This actually took me a long time, so stick around and you'll see my journey on how I did it. Once I'm back in the real game, I'll show you that I actually completed it in practice mode. So I'm gonna go here and go to my saved and look, 100% in practice mode, and this is actually wild because I'm on mobile as well, and obviously this took me a long time. This took me so long, but it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually fun, and I'll give proof at the end of the video. I don't know why it was fun, but let's play this level. And there is a secret way, but I didn't use the secret way. And yes, again, there's gonna be proof at the end of the video. So I got 2% on this level, and 2% isn't actually a lot, but it's good enough for me at least. Somebody actually got 25% on this level, and obviously it's pure L. Who else would it be? Pure L. This player right here. This player. He's beaten Sakupen circles as his hardest, and he's actually a very good player, if I'm being honest, because he beat Sakupen circles and he did the enough Sakupen circles, which is crazy. How can anybody, like, that's actually cool. And let me take you on a journey on how I beat it in practice mode. So how I beat this level in practice mode is I was gonna try get a new best, or I was gonna try get a new best 3%, and I was gonna go in practice mode because that's what I always do. Like for these hard levels I have to go in practice mode, and when I'm in practice mode I can actually get a lot better at getting the 3%. So when I was in practice mode, I was like, what if I try get a new best like in practice mode? But I didn't think I would actually go and beat it. But the reason I beat it is because so far the level was actually kind of fun, and I hate this part. This part wasn't a struggle because it's just basically triple spikes, not trickle. This part, meh. And this shit part, I don't know why I struggled in this shit part. And I'm the first mobile person to do it in practice mode, which is actually insane. This is my biggest achievement in Geometry Dash. Like, beating Skeletal Shenanigans as my hardest is, like, it's small compared to beating Sakupen End in practice mode. And this part was kind of easy because you have a lot of gaps. You have a lot of space and all of that. And this part kind of annoyed me. And the end was not the greatest, which I really struggled with. And if you want to ask how long this took me 1 hour 30 minutes to complete. And that was probably one of the best 1 hour 30 minutes I've spent in Geometry Dash. Because again, this was so fun. And this invisible part I had hitboxes on, so I didn't really worry about it. But whoever beats this, oh my god, you're just insane. And this part, I want you to watch closely. If I go into let's go into 0.45 speed, and let's play and look. You have to go through the block to get into the next path, and then let's speed this up, and then let's go over here, speed it up a little bit, and then this part is upside down, which made it even harder. Look, you're inside the block. What a surprise. And FNM04 said this level ended me, but he's a showcaser. And this part was so annoying. I hate this part. Let's replay that. This part was the most annoying part, but actually the second most annoying part in the level, because it was just so... I was getting tired. I was about to quit. I'm not even lying. I was about to quit this level, and this part, it wasn't really a hassle, but this part, oh my god, this part is actually crazy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. This part, I kind of messed up. I literally couldn't find what you do in here. And then the next part after this is this part. Oh my god, this part. Let's put this back, and then let's slow it down. So okay, now let's slow it down. Let's go to 0.5 speed, 0.45 actually. No, 0.4. And look at this. This is already let's go to 0.25 already. Just like, how is somebody able to do this? And it goes on for so long. It's insane. This took me the longest, and I did not enjoy this part. This part was so annoying to do. And then this part wasn't... Okay, this part I kind of enjoyed, to be honest. Warning! This part is probably the third worst part in the level, so let's watch this. I'm gonna let you guys watch this. Yes, look at this. And pause. We're going back to 0.25 speed. You have to go in between the spikes and then go into one block gap in like 3 times speed. And now this mini waves part, this final robot jump in this was... I didn't like that robot jump. For some reason it felt more difficult than the others. This part, I don't know if it's frame perfect. Some parts were easy, some parts were not. Some parts were more spaced out than the others. And then this part wasn't too bad, because all you have to do is learn it. That's all. And then the last ship part is this. And that's all of it. Now we're in the real game, and okay, let's go into no clip for this one. Okay, some straight fly. The CFR part wasn't the worst. I skipped the red orbs in the real one, so and this part was kind of like frame perfect, but this one was more frame perfecty, you know. And also you have to land on the edge of the spike to get through it. Now this part. Okay, I'm actually kind of doing this part. This part is really easy. I'm actually doing it. Okay, this part was the worst out of them all. And now let's see if we can do this last part. Well, this isn't really the last part. Okay, let's do this part. Bam is coming up. Let's see how good we are at spam. Oh, why are we actually kind of doing good? Never mind, we're not doing good. Now this is the last part. Final stretch. And that's around the level. And also now the proof is gonna pop up on the screen right here. So here's the proof. And I think that's all of the proof. I think so. So Sakupen end was just really fun for me to do. And if you want to do this, go for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.